podcast. Live in the building, we got the owner of Pure Bull. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Yo! What's good? What's good?
Live in the building right now, we got Dave Chappelle. He has a legendary name. Just to let y'all know, the actual comedian got his name for you. You know, they got it from you.
I'm the original.
You're the original.
I'm a little older.
Well, listen, man, it's been a pleasure. Shout out to D, shout out to Goose, shout out to Gary, shout out to Solo. We're here today on the live podcast. Dave, please, man, introduce yourself, man. Tell us about your product, Pure Bull.
I'm the owner of Pure Bull Protein, beef jerky. Goose was kind enough. We met about 5 years ago, and he was kind enough. I think it was our first store we actually got into way back before you see this here. It was a different bag and different label. But ever since then, we've been friends, Goose, and Goose's Lounge here. And this is where you can purchase it.
Now, a lot of times when it comes to like different like products or whatever, how did you come up with the logo? The logo is very, I like it because you see the bull, but you also see a guy flexing. He got muscles like me. I think I got bigger muscles than what this guy got.
Oh,
but
okay. Wait a minute.
Hey, you guys couldn't even let me. Anyway, we really enjoy the logo and the packaging, man. But how did you come up with the logo and the packaging?
Well, like back in the like about 2008, 2009, every product that was out there, you saw that they put protein. It was a big rush to put protein on. You see it on milk, how many grams of protein are in a glass of milk. But every product was pushing that protein. There was 8 grams serving here. So I said, hey, we have a beef jerky product. What better source of protein is beef, is natural beef. Now we have a top round London burl that's all we use. We don't use any roast or anything. But that's where I went to start. I said, let's make a protein snack rather than a beef jerky. But it's a jerky, but we call beef strips. Ours is a healthier product. Everyone out there, most of the products out there use a liquid smoke. Mm-hmm. So that's where the whole, when I went to get the logo done, that's what I was telling the person who did it. I explained, hey, I want to push the protein. Like the bull is the character of a bull is like fierce. Like bulls are like just all muscle and stuff. So that's where I kind of said I want to incorporate bull and steer, but into the protein, into the build and repair muscle. So,
I got my brother Gary over there salivating at the mouth, man. You started talking about protein. That's right up his alley. Go ahead, Gary. Ask him all the questions about the protein part of it.
So answer this. So the protein, what's the protein going to do? Like, how's it going to affect you?
Well, we all need about like 60 grams of protein daily,
right?
Just to sustain your diet. And the protein is building muscle. It's building repair. Like when your muscles tear down, you really need the protein.
Right.
Whether it comes from beef, I mean, there are sources of protein, other sources, but beef is really the main protein source. So it's all natural, so to speak. Right. You can have these fake proteins. Mm-hmm. I mean, that are formulated in a lab.
Right.
You can do the protein pills and protein powders and stuff like that. So that's. Again, that was my mission, to get a protein base. I mean, beef is protein.
Right.
So, but your definitely body needs a certain amount of protein. And, with this, this one bag has 28 grams of protein in it.
See, now this is perfect because we ride, cycle a lot.
Absolutely.
So this is the kind of thing that you can put in your back pocket.
Absolutely.
Pull out and snack on while you're riding.
And it actually is, if you have our product, if you try it, I would say, hey, do it as a meal supplement, because you're going to get all the nutrients that your body needs, and you're actually going to get full. You will feel full. If you would eat this bag, you're definitely going to say, you know what, I don't really feel like having a sandwich. Right. I mean, it's sustainable. So that's where that's what protein does. It actually sustains your appetite.
So I might throw this in my blender next time, Flo, when I'm making my shake. That's what I'm saying.
Don't come back with that. I don't want to see that.
That's a different level. Yeah, we're gonna turn this into something a little different level. Your protein shake.
My protein shake.
That's a whole different level.
Pure Bull.
Now, if I go and I eat that, and if I blend it and put it in, a drink,
You're gonna look like bullshit.
Yeah, really. Don't be knocking on my doors.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Now we have our Huck and Fot. We have a billboard, but that's
Say the name again. What's the name?
It's our flavor's called Huck and Fot.
Huck
So-
and Fot.
So that's actually like extreme. Now that we really well, let me tell you something. You eat a bag of that. You eat a bag of that. You better be around the bathroom.
That sounds like
You'll
some
be
ED
like-
stuff right there. Huck and Fot.
Huck and Fot.
Now we use a ghost pepper in that, and it's
A ghost pepper.
yeah, it's
Ooh,
like
that's different.
it's a powder that we use. It's
Yeah.
different than like the hot and spicy is usually your table cayenne
Right.
that we use in our brine, but we put it up a notch in the tropical heat and the Huck and Fot. The Huck and Fot, like we do shows and people are like, oh, what's your hottest? Well, our hottest at the time was hot and spicy. And Tim, my business partner, he does all the brines and the flavors, and he said, let me knock it up a bit. So we have this powder. It's a cayenne powder, but it's hotter on that Scoville level, and it cleans you out.
Yeah.
I mean, but it gets those endorphins going. You do a little of that, you hit the gym.
But that's part of the protein breakdown, right?
Yeah.
Now listen, my name's Kevin. His name's Kevin. We call him Solo. He keeps kicking me underneath the table. How did you come up with the name Huck and Fot?
Well, think about it. Yeah, it changes a little other letters. I mean, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Wow.
It's Huck and Fot.
It's effing hot.
Yeah, effing hot. That's something Goose will come up. Goose will come up with something like that. Definitely. Solo, do you got a question for him as far as the whole cooking and the making?
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's
go
what I was thinking while listening to him. I was thinking, it's just like, okay, how do you get to that level? Because I'm sort of a connoisseur, makeshift chef, you know what I mean? So how do you, what's the whole process? And I heard you talking about liquid smoke and everything. So what's the whole process?
Yeah, the whole process
You're like a chef?
is
Bootleg. Hater.
So basically, we get our beef from Restaurant Depot. That's again, you have to be a company and all that stuff. So we get our own stuff. We get about a couple cases of top brown, and they're sort of clean. So that the box is probably 75 pounds, and we have a slicer where you just have to really quarter the rounds, and then you put them in a slicer, and they come out strips. We set the brines up, and they usually marinate for about we probably do 24 hours a batch.
Okay.
And then we have a smokehouse. We have our own smokehouse where what we do is rather than sit them down, if you go on YouTube and you look at the process of Oberto's or whatever, you'll see how they make it. It's all racks. So they just lay these beef on racks and they put them in ovens, and it just goes. Ours is if you look at our process, we string it all. So in our smokehouse, it's all strung. So the fire's down below, and you have another thing on top, and it's
like
sort
a
of just
rotisserie.
Yeah. So it's actually the smokehouse is ingenious because it gets the whole circulation of the smoke,
Right.
and it's a time. It takes about 4 hours for us to make about 150 bags.
Oh, okay.
So it's a process,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's all natural. We and the vacuum seal is the whole thing. We probably made this batch maybe 2 months ago. You open that bag, man, you can smell that smokiness, the flavor, and the freshness of it. So, but it's basically slicing it. We do everything.
Okay.
We do all of our manufacturing.
So you don't use liquid smoke, because I know some people do the mesquite when they're
Mesquite.
smoking meat and stuff like that.
No.
So
Yeah, most jerkies are made with that.
Okay.
And if you look now, there's only a couple companies that make the jerkies for various companies. So
okay.
if you go out and buy, you buy the Jack Links, you buy the Alberto, it's all the same. It's the context, the feel of it is all the same. So there's jerky companies out there. Now, I'm not saying that I would like to be one of them. Like, if people like our product, I could certainly. We've had people call us, make our brand, put it on. I said, yeah, we'll do that for you. So we actually have a gym that we're making. They gave us their logo, so we're just going to make a jerky for them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And put
Nice.
and they can put it in their gym, and it's their flavor.
Their
but
flavor.
we're making it,
Yeah.
so we're happy to do that.
I bet you
Which
they
is
blend
cool.
it. I bet you they'll throw it up in a smoothie.
I hope not, because you're not going to make it home from the gym.
Well,
They'll clean you out.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, okay, I got to pull over.
It feeds you and cleans you all at one time.
How long y'all think it takes to start cleaning you out?
Well, I haven't tried it, so I mean, I'm sure Dave can let us know.
I mean, this is off the record, but we were waiting for you to come out to an event last night. You had the bubble guts last night.
Great
right?
segue. Okay, see, okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, right?
Okay. See,
How am I gonna
That's because he was messing with that ghost pepper.
I need new friends.
All right. Well, it's always good for you, man. Well, let me ask you this, Dave. Well, how did you come up with the beef jerky business? Like, what made you wake up one day and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. I'm going to have 7 different delicious flavors of beef jerky, and I'm going to sell that and make that for the rest of my life.
You know, when I was driving a truck, I actually would hit every day the same receivers and start befriending them. And there was a guy that always had a bag of jerky, and it was his own. So that's how I actually started researching it and formulating my plan. Okay, you know, I know somebody that can make the same thing, and that's how I met Tim. He sort of makes it, and he had all these ideas, but it needed to come into it. So I started back then. The jerky market was really small, and you only had a couple players. And like right now, Jack Link's I think controls about 75% of the market, and everybody's trying to take a shot of that piece of that. So, but back then it was like, you know what? I did some research, and it was really a exploding business back then. And so I did some numbers. I said, well, what's the price of beef? What's the price of this? What's the price of that? And again, we started out slow, but I think we're starting to gain some traction now. And again, the longevity, we've still been through it, and we're still in business. And people like John are supporting, and it's fun. It's nice.
Would you like to shout out any coworkers or business partners or family members? Not really?
No, Tim's my business partner, Tim Foles. He should be here, but he will be here. He's working. I got him working.
Hey, Dave, you have a ring on your finger. You better shout your wife out.
Yeah,
man.
please.
Okay.
If you want to get in the house tonight,
you messing up, man.
Kill me already.
See, I'm just saying.
We're
looking out for you,
Right.
My kids.
Make sure the price is right, baby. So let me ask you this. How long have you been in business, and where do you see you guys in 5 years from now? What's your long-term goal as far as Pure Bull? I mean, it's been here at Goose's Lounge for the last at least 2 years?
Yeah, John's been big supporter
at least
again
2
from
years.
the beginning.
So I've tasted it. My kids have tasted it. They tried it. Everyone loves it. All the different flavors. It didn't flush me out like I thought, you know what I mean? But I got a chance and opportunity to go and try everything. We think that your product is delicious, and that's the reason why we had to interview you on the Undefeated Goats podcast.
I appreciate it. You guys are great. No, I mean we're going to be a snack food company. I mean, the other products we have on the in the pipeline are just going to blow everybody away. We'll be sitting down again with those, but we're gonna be a player in the market.
That's
no
great.
doubt about it.
Are you allowed to tell us some of the other things you're looking at creating?
We have our next endeavor are smoked cheeses. The cheeses,
Smoked cheeses,
yeah, they're delicious.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll have to bring some by.
yeah.
Gary and Solo, they like
You
cheeses.
do the huck and fry. You clean your stuff up, and you do a
Right.
little cheese.
You put it right back in you.
Well, you might want to do the cheese first because you're going to need the huck and fox to clear you out. We're old, man. Stuff hangs around a little longer than
And
it
I will
used
keep
to.
all that information to myself.
Gary and Solo, did you have any other closing questions for Dave Chappelle, the world famous Dave Chappelle, and also with the Pure Bull brand? I mean, I can't wait, man. I can't wait the direction that you're going with this. I can't wait for it to be in every single C-stores, every Wawa, every single 7-Eleven. So, guys, please call in right now.
Yeah.
Pure Bull. Is there a website or a phone number that people can call in order to get your product?
Yeah, we have
or if you're
website.
a gym, or if you're in a fraternity, or if you're anything.
The
C-store. Hey, all you poppy stores and you what do they call it? Bodegas, poppy stores. Dave Chappelle's trying to bring it to you, baby. He got 7 different flavors coming to a town. Got the whole hood eating beef jerky. It's coming, baby.
Hey, Dave, can you kick out your website so that people can buy something from you?
Yeah, the website is steersnacks.com. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, that's it.
Social media.
Any social media?
Yeah, the Instagram is Pure Bull. At Pure Bull is the Instagram. I really don't have the Twitter yet.
We're gonna get you.
Yeah,
we're gonna set it
That's
up.
all right. We got you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other
So,
closing remarks?
Just a quick question. I noticed you said that you were a truck driver and everything. Is that part of the market that you are looking to go at? I mean, because truck drivers be on the road and they're not always able to pull over and eat. So this is as a great snack that they're getting their protein and.
Yeah, I think the certain convenience stores, like John was very helpful in getting me the product into these certain Landho farms.
Yeah,
which are great.
Exactly.
So they actually helped me out, get the meeting, and so that's really our first segue into the C stores, where the truckers and the hunters or whatever.
Exactly.
And we're actually surprisingly we're doing good with, again, being a small company. Nobody really knows me, but they're selling pretty good. So I think that's
What states are you guys in right now?
Well, we deliver all over.
Okay.
I've had deliveries going to Kansas and stuff, which is pretty cool. How
you
they
do
find
better
us.
in like Midwest than you do the East Coast or down South?
The website, we've had some Midwest. It was funny getting these Chicago, and I would hope to reach out and say, like, how'd you find us? But I haven't done that, but I probably should. But it's funny how the website does have tentacles where it can be delivered anywhere.
Absolutely. Great.
So
Midwest, the Chicago's,
absolutely.
that's a big beef
industry
or beef like lane. They love beef out there. So
definitely.
This is definitely
So I think the convenience stores, if I can get the Wawas and stuff like that.
It's coming.
But again,
it's coming.
Yeah, like I said, with the Landho Farms, I mean, that's sort of that's just we'll catapult from that. They're great people. Again, John was able to get me that meeting, and they love it. They love us. They love the company, and so I think that's the first step.
Well, we love you, G Money. Any closing remarks?
Nah, man. You know what? One thing, maybe you might want to look at trying to get into some of the gun shows and some of the different things that when they're out.
Point.
A lot of times when we go up in there, you see a lot of people selling different things, snacks.
Definitely. Before all this, the past 2 years, we were big on doing the street festivals and anything, and it's great. You meet so many people, and it's funny. You meet a guy. Hey, I own 10 C stores.
Wow.
So it's funny, but ever since that, we just did one in Skip Back days, and we had a line all day.
Yeah, that's great.
And it's great to get back out there. But that's how we started. We just did festivals.
Right.
We did beer festivals, street festivals, and you'd be surprised. I mean, people buy.
Yeah.
As long as they can try it. So I say, you try it, you buy it.
Well, that's what we're talking about, man. We want to thank you for coming out. We definitely love your products.
This has been awesome.
Big shout out to everybody that's coming out right here. That's right. Y'all know what it is. Pure Bull coming to a town near you. You can go on right now and get your Pure Bull products. 7 different delicious flavors. Make sure you go and you check it out, man. Some of the best damn beef jerky that you could ever wish for, all right? Big shout out to Dave Chappelle. Thank you for coming out to the Undefeated Goats podcast show, all right?
All right.
We'll see you guys on the other side. Yeah.